What is up, everyone? This is your motherfucking Chris Bree back at another video. We're back as bitch. We're about to do yet another Minecraft mod review today, and today's mod we're gonna be reviewing is called Extreme Reactors. Yes, I know you guys probably didn't expect me to drop a second mod review today, but I decided, you know, it's been a little bit since you guys got a mod review, so I figured, you know, I might as well give you guys a little bit of a second one. This will be technically your bonus for this week's mod review. But yeah, so basically once we start the new transition over into the next mod review phase and everything, so meaning not this Monday but next Monday, I'll just start doing mod reviews like in just one video. So basically what I'll do is I'll do one video for a mod review every other Monday. So that's the gist of it. But since I'm being generous and I'm giving you guys another one, because why not? Because I'm a little bit generous today. I'm feeling generous today, so I figured I might as well give you guys a second mod review, so that way it kind of holds you over for next Monday when we do the next one. So if that makes any sense, you know, gotta feed the fans while you can before the next before the next mod review. But anyway, so yeah, today we're gonna be checking out Extreme Reactors. Now, I've personally messed with this mod before, so I kind of know a little bit about it, but basically what it's all surrounding is reactors. So yes, it's called Extreme Reactors, and that's what it's called. And yeah, so Extreme Reactors is a mod that's based off of another mod that used to be very popular, called Big Reactors. Now, I don't know if you guys remember that mod, but this is what is based off of. It's inspired by that. So basically, the gist of it is you have to go into your world. The first steps to making your reactor is you're going to need this yellowite ore. So you're going to need tons of this, which you can find in your world, and in the overworld. You can find it deep in the caves. You can find it pretty much anywhere. So basically, if they look just like this, so you go into your caves, right? You find these ores, you mine them, and you get these things called raw yellorium. So raw yellorium, what it will do is if you smelt it into an ingot, you can basically use it to make all the different stuff that you need for this reactor. So basically, it's all about making a reactor so that way you can have power. You got to fuel it as well. That's another thing I forgot to mention. You got to fuel it. So obviously, no doy. You know, you can't drive a car without gas, right? But yeah, so basically, yeah, so you can make ores, or you can make, you take the yellorium ores and you can make them into these ingots, and then you can take those ingots and make these different things for the different reactors that you want to build. So basically, I forgot how to build the reactor, so I'm not going to build one today, obviously, but I will show you guys how to craft the reactors and how to, you know, just get started in the mod. So basically, you're also going to need this extreme wrench as well. In order to make this, you just need a green dye, some iron ingots, some wool, any type of wool, as long as it's wool, you can make that. And then you got the extreme wrench, and then and then we also got different blocks for the different ores, because this thing does add in different ores you can make. You got plutonium, and then you got cyanite ingots, you have magentite, you got graphite bars, you have ludicrite, I think is what it's called, and then radiculite, and then you have insanite, and then or Ignite. I think, I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. And then we got the Insanite. Yeah, then we got an Insanite right here. So yeah, there we go. And then so we got all these different stuff on here. And then you have the reprocessor case, which in order to make that you need this cyanite, which I forgot how you make those. I don't remember how you make those, but there's a certain way to do it. I forgot how. But yes, and then you got the reactor parts on here. So you got the reactor controller. You're gonna need this. This is the recipe for that. You're gonna definitely need that, because that will be. And then you also need these reactor casings, which in order to make those, you need graphite bars, sand, and iron. Or you can just take reactor glass and put it into there, and then apparently that's how you make that. So yeah, it's very, very simple. And then and then you got the reactor casing, which basically and then reactor glass, which basically is this. So yeah, it's very, very cool. And then we have reactor fuel rods. Those are also going to be very useful to fuel your reactors. And then basically this will give you power. And then you have the control rods, which in order to do that, you just need to make those. And yeah, so anyway, like I said, I forgot how to make those, so I'm not going to go through the process because I'll take this video a little bit longer. So yeah, I'm just showing you guys how to craft the different stuff on here. So yeah, that's how you make the solid access port. You got different access ports. You have forge energy charging ports, which I forgot what those things do, but yeah, you got different reactor stuff. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. You just craft all this stuff, you put it all together, you throw all this together, and then eventually you'll have yourself a reactor. And you can also make a reinforced reactor casing, which basically all you need is blocks of iron, graphite bars, and just the regular casing, and then that just reinforces it. So that way it's a little bit better. And you got reinforced versions of this stuff too, so that way you can have everything more it's more expensive, but I mean, if you want to keep your reactor a little bit more reinforced, this is pretty much what you can do with this. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And then we have all this other stuff that's just reinforced, all this reinforced stuff, but there we go. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So yeah, everything has a reinforced version of it. So there we go. And then we also got a reactor computer port, which that's how you make that. It's very, very simple. And then you have the fluid port, and then you got the passive port, and all the other stuff too. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And then yeah, this one obviously you can't craft because it's just a creative block. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, and then you also got the extreme reactor turbine part. So now if you want to make a turbine reactor, this is where you might want to start paying attention. So yeah, turbine controller, that's how you make that. And then you want the turbine housing, which basically you make by using cyanide, redstone, iron, and then I think and this one needs cyanide blocks and diamond, and then redstone, and then the turbine housing, which basically is made by that. So yeah, and then the turbine glass, and then etc. Then you got the turbine rotor, so you make those out of that. And then you have the turbine rotor shaft, which basically you make this by putting iron and cyanide put together like that. And then you got a turbine rotor right here. That's how you make those. And then yeah, so it's pretty simple to do. And then you got turbine active forge energy power tap, which basically taps into the power, so that way you can have power to your machines. And then passive power tap as well. And then you have a forge energy charging port, which I think you can use to charge different stuff with it. I forgot. But yeah, and then you got a turbine port right here. And basically everything that we had on the other tab, we have all this stuff here. And then we got the turbine controller reinforced, so we basically got the reinforced versions of it. You guys kind of get the gist of it. So yeah, reinforced stuff, etc. Basically it's about the same as the other. So yeah, instead you just take iron, you put it together with all this other stuff. So yeah, you guys get it. Or you can do it with this alternate recipe over here too, which is a little bit more expensive. It's a little bit more expensive on the iron part, but I mean, if you want that, that's up to you. But it's all depending on what you want to build for a reactor. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's pretty much what Extreme Reactors is. So basically it's just about building giant reactors on here. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. And being able to fuel them as well. That's another thing you want to do as well. And I'm guessing also you're going to need to get some of these ores as well. You're going to need to find these ores as well. So yeah, it looks like you find these. Yeah, you find this one in the end, and you find this one in the nether. So you're going to want to find these ores as well. So keep an eye out whenever you're in your worlds. Check out all your caves and make sure you're finding these yellowite ores, because yeah, yellowite is definitely going to be the one that you start off with for making power. So definitely, if you're gonna get into this mod, get yellowite first, and then if you want to get more power, then start searching for these two other ores as well. So that's basically my advice I can give you guys for it. So yeah, I think I pretty well covered everything that there is to recover, or to cover on this mod review. I think I pretty well done everything I can. So I think I went through everything, I'm pretty sure. yeah, I went through pretty much a majority of the mods. So yeah, extreme reactors. What do you guys think about it? You guys think the guys think it's useful? You guys think you're gonna be able to build your own reactors on here? Because yeah, honestly, I would have, like I said, I would have built one. I would have liked to build one on here. I'm probably gonna get a little bit of flack from this, but I just don't remember how the fuck I built one when I did, because it's been that long. It's been that long since I've been into when I last time I used big reactors. So yeah, this mod is basically based off of that old mod. So if you guys remember, if you guys know, you guys know. But yeah, it's been so long since I built a reactor, so I just don't know how to do it, and it would take way longer, and then I'd have to look up a video on it, and then we'd be here for another 20 minutes. So I'm not gonna waste your guys' time with this. So yeah, if you guys want to build your own reactor, there are YouTube videos on it, how to do it. So yeah, go check out YouTube videos on how to build one. Definitely that'd be my first step too, and then also definitely collect these yellowite ores. Like, when you're in the caves, do not skip over these yellowite ores, because you're definitely going to need those if you're going to get into extreme reactors. So yeah, definitely stock up as much of these as possible. And then once you got enough of those stocked up, then go to the end, stock up on this, and then go to the nether, stock up on this, and then you should be good. That's my best advice I can give you guys, but it is what it is. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the mod review. If you guys did, go ahead and leave a like down below. If you guys did, child, hit that subscribe button. Let's try to get to 500 subscribers. That'd be greatly appreciated. All support does mean a lot to me on the channel, and yeah, that's all I gotta say for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. And if you guys want to check out this mod, I'll put the down link in the description like I do with all my other mods. And yeah, that's all I gotta say for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody. I'm out.